continuing our previewing of teams here before the season starts. We're gonna preview the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Dallas Cowboys. All right, Jacksonville Jaguars. Jacksonville Jaguars did not make the playoffs this year. They drafted the year before Blaine Gabbert at quarterback out of Mizzou. Out of Missouri. They cut David Garrard before the year, and this season was very difficult for the Jacksonville Jaguars. You know, they had problems finding people to throw to. They had Mercedes Lewis, but his numbers were down from last year. At least his touchdown numbers were. Blaine Gabbert really struggled passing the ball. His completion percentage was in the 40s. They have and then we fast forward to the 2012 season. With the 5th pick, they took Justin Blackmon to help solidify their wide receiver position. They also signed Laurent Robinson. Currently, right now, though, Justin Blackmon and Maurice Jones-Drew are not in camp. Defensively, this team is very, very good. They have a lot of young players on that side of the ball. I think they're going to be maybe a top 15 defense. They're going to be good, but they don't have an offense to support them. Without Maurice Jones-Drew in camp right now, or Justin Blackmon, that leaves them with Mercedes Lewis and Laurent Robinson. Really, they don't have a lot on that side of the ball. I expect them to go somewhere around 4-12, maybe 5-11. All right, next let's go into the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys. They too did not make the playoffs. They were eliminated the last week of the season by the New York Giants, the eventual Super Bowl champions. The year before, last season, they drafted Tyron Smith at tackle. They're expecting him to move to left tackle and Doug Free to move to right tackle. This season, defensively, the Dallas Cowboys really struggled. Terrence Newman, Michael Jenkins, they really had a lot of problems defensively in coverage. That was the main issue with them. They have good pass rushers like Marcus Ware. I think up front, and their line and their linebackers are really good. In this year's draft, they drafted Morris Claiborne and signed Brandon Carr. I feel like that will help solidify their back end, but the problem is they're going to need DeMarco Murray to come back and stay healthy. Felix Jones failed his conditioning test and isn't practicing in camp. So really, DeMarco Murray, I think at least in the preseason, he's gonna have to stay healthy because he needs to be able to stay healthy. I think I would limit his touches in the preseason, and they're gonna need him to produce because Felix Jones is underproduced while being in Dallas. And really, when Tony Romo was playing at the top of his game, is when Marco Murray was in the game and they could run the ball. They ran a lot of play action. They did Dez Bryant to stay out of trouble and mentally get right. He's been in a little bit of trouble. There's some several relationships right there. Jerry Jones, clearly he stated he's not happy about Dez Bryant, but I feel like they need Dez Bryant to step up because if Dez Bryant does not have a good season this year, they are not going to have a chance to make the playoffs. They have the talent, but with Dallas, it's always been whether they could put it together or not. All right, within the next day. All right, thanks for listening, and within the next day, expect a video about the Hall of Fame ceremony. I'm going to review the Hall of Fame ceremony and the Hall of Fame game. All right, bye. Thanks for listening.